Okay, men, it's not gay. Wash your rectum. Hey, what is up, society? It is your favorite wannabe influencer and sovereign Koi, and welcome back to another Reddit story video, baby. You already know I'm here with the crazy titles. Y'all know that y'all love it, and I love it too. So let's just get right on into this video. First story. Am I the asshole for being too enthusiastic during a threesome? I mean, baby, how enthusiastic? What you mean talking about? What you mean? Let's get into it. I am a single girl, 30, and my friend, 30 female, and her boyfriend, 34 male, asked if I'd like to try a threesome with them. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing yet. Me and my friend have kissed many times. Oh, okay, never mind. And have been naked around each other, so that wasn't a big deal. I'm comfortable with my sexuality and was down to give it a try. We set it all up and it went down. I had an amazing time with them, not that they did as well. After though, my friend confronted me saying I was too enthusiastic during it and made her uncomfortable. I was literally about to say this. The first sentence, I was just like, you sure you want to have a threesome with your friend and her man? 100%. But then you said you was getting freaky with her. So I was like, okay, maybe I was already on that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was already feeling that. But no, I stick to my previous statement. Amen. I was too enthusiastic during it and made her uncomfortable how much I wanted her boyfriend and the things I was doing with him. Girl, it's a threesome. What do you want from me? Okay, finishing. She said he commented how much fun it was and that he'd like to do it again. I think she's just having second thoughts, but maybe am I to blame for enjoying so much? Girl, no. Get out of here. Girl, oh my God. Why are we as women still surprised by this? You allowed a man, you graced a man with 2 pieces of pussy and you expected him not to want more? Come on. Come on. Come on. Can we use our critical thinking? Let's use our critical thinking skills. Yo, girl, y'all probably 2 attractive women, and he got to hit 2 coochies at the same damn time, and you think he about to get at up? Girl, what you want him to say? It was fine. I mean, it could have been better. It was fine. What did you want? Girl, this is baby. What was she expecting? I'm not understanding. You got two clits at one time. I'm not understanding. If you put a rose on your clit, you can't expect her to not start singing. You know what I'm saying? You messing with your sexual organs and then getting mad that the organs is organing? Hang up on you. Not in the mood. Because what are you talking about? OP, you are not the asshole. Okay, she's the asshole. I was going to say, like I said earlier, that doing anything with your friends, admitting that you like their partner, anything weird, it just gets strange because it's I never really understand why friends do that. I understand it's I'm comfortable with this person thing, so I feel safe here type of thing. But it's if y'all are not free spirits, if y'all are not already polyamorous people, this is never gonna work. I'm sorry, it just never will. Because polyamorous people, they are all about more than one partner. They like to be with a lot of people. That's just how they are. Well, not even a lot, but more than one. They're not monogamous, right? So it's if it was polyamorous people and they had an open relationship, then I probably wouldn't be as shook about it because it's just okay, y'all already are stepping out of the relationship a little bit and exploring other people. However, in a, regular relationship, people who are monogamous and stuff like that, baby, never smart. Okay? The only good time to do a threesome is 2 men and 1 woman. I'm so sorry. Men hate me in the comments. I'm sorry. Because once a man gets a taste of that, he's gonna want more of it. Women, we can get a taste of 2 men and be okay. Because that's a lot of work. Okay, it is. But for a man, he's just oh, I'm having a party. So it's you gotta be really, really, really safe with that type of stuff and very cautious and careful because it's just 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna end well for you. So no, OP, you are not the asshole. She dumb. All y'all dumb. Y'all need to stop touching and fucking and kissing on each other because y'all got a lot going on. But yeah, moving on. I will never let a male doctor touch or see my body. I'd rather die. Before we get into the story, me personally, I don't know how y'all feel, but I don't like male doctors, male therapists, male nothing. Point blank period. If you cannot understand me from a biological standpoint, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be explaining anything to you. But y'all let me know. Let's get into it. I, 21 female, would never be okay with having a male doctor see or touch my body ever. I have heard too many horror stories of doctors doing shady stuff when they think nobody's around. One guy burned his initials in his patient's organs. Many OBGYNs have been reported to have been inappropriate by doing stuff like asking women while doing a vaginal exam, "Do you have a boyfriend?" or calling them extremely beautiful while they had their legs spread wide open. Who is these men? Drop the Addy. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Continuing. All I can think of when I picture a man in some kind of gynecologist work is, why would a man be there? I ain't saying nothing. I'm joking. I ain't saying nothing. I understand that people are going to say stuff like studying 12 years just to see yeast infections and gonorrhea makes sense. But let's ask ourselves some honest questions. Why are men mostly banned / prohibited to be alone with female corpses when they work in funeral homes? Okay. I forgot what it's called. Girl, a man. That's what it's called. Actually, freak, I'm remembering what it is too. I forgot. Necrophilia. Look at me. Smart. Because there have been so many cases of sexual assault with them. Men will literally fuck anything. Yes, did y'all hear about what they did to that monitor lizard? Mrs. Kipling! Like, what? I know y'all heard the story. I'm not gonna get into it because I know y'all heard the story. And the fact that they're endangered, continuing. Men will literally fuck anything that is not on top of a tree. And then they just fuck the tree. Hello? Continuing. I have lost all trust in men because they are predators, and I would not risk the chance of having a predator between my legs thinking of inappropriate stuff when all I need is help. Nope, count me out. Hey! Okay, not all men are like this, duh. But so many are, and I'm deeply afraid of them. I'd rather meet the bear, to be honest. Hey, because Grizzly would never do us like that. Men sexualize anything and everything. So no, a little infection will not stop a man from wanting to see vaginas and titties all day long for a job. I mean, okay. What's y'all opinion down in the comments? Y'all kind of already know my opinion, but yes, I am completely against not having a female doctor and a female therapist, anything that has anything to do with my health. Like, no, I'm personally just can't. Because it's like, yeah, they went to school for all those years, so I'm not saying that they're always going to be that way, but it's just too much of a risk for me. And it's even less of that. It's less of the sexual thing for me and more of the, like, either not being believed or you really just not being able to understand my situation. And I want to be able to be understood experience wise, not just logically. Like, I want you to be able to really understand me. So, like, for instance, I'll use my experience with my doctor, which I'm so grateful for her, love her to death. Okay. I go in and I talk to her about my period, and she was on it. I come from a long line of like really bad periods. And so like I went in there and I told her about everything that was going on, and she was looking at me like, well, you're losing how much? You're going for how long? No wonder why you're freezing. No wonder why you're cold. No wonder why you're anemic and XYZ, because you're doing XYZ. Created this beautiful plan for me. And literally, I told her, I was like, oh, they're just so bad until this plan, goes into effect and that it's like really working for me. Could you potentially write me a note to my job just so I can kind of so they can know I'm not trying to skip work or anything. And I was like, just probably just like one day out of the month, probably just one, and I'll be okay. The look she gave me, like, ma'am, no. She was like, I'll put it down for 3. And I said, okay, I'll do 3. Even though I don't think I need that many, I'll do 3. Fine. And so just for a safety net. When I got the note, why did she put 5 days on there? Like, advocating for your girl, I want a doctor to have my back like that because she understands from a woman's standpoint what it's like for me. Even if she's not getting the exact experience, she understands, first of all, that's abnormal. Second of all, I understand that you're going through XYZ. So it's a lot. So it's just like, for me, I just want that comfort. But I also understand the risk when it comes down to just males in general. Like we can't say that every single male doctor is thinking about that when they're becoming a doctor, because why would they go through 12 years of school just to do that? They could just join, Cornhub. But it's just like, there are still men like that out there. Like even the doctors, did y'all hear about the doctor who was I forgot what he's called, but he was giving women, like women who went to go get like in vitro or whatever, like, sperm donor bank or whatever. He was going there and he was giving these women his sperm, like impregnating them with his sperm, except for the donors that they chose. So there are so many incredibly outrageous, horrifying stories out there about men. So I understand you, OP, not wanting to have a male doctor, because I wouldn't want it either. But yeah, I don't know what to do about the men, ladies. Like, y'all just drop y'all opinions down in the comments, because, oh man, what are we gonna do with you? Moving on. Am I the asshole for filing for divorce after discovering my husband's very conservative beliefs? We got the conservatives back, y'all. Oh, here we go, child. I, 26 female, have been married to my husband, 27 male, for 2 years now. Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but recently I discovered something that has shaken me to my core. To the core? Okay. I have always been open-minded and quite liberal in my beliefs. I volunteer at a shelter for people experiencing homelessness and work at a center specializing in youth mental health. Okay, look at you. My husband, on the other hand, portrayed himself as similarly minded when we first met. We fell in love, got married, and I have been the primary breadwinner while he pursued various career interests, none of which panned out so far, and he is currently unemployed. I ain't gonna say nothing. The trouble started when I stumbled upon some online activity that revealed he holds very conservative views on social and political issues. These were views he never expressed before, and when I confronted him about it, he admitted that he had deliberately hidden them from me because he knew how important my progressive values were to me. Oh, girl, you gotta watch it. This is why I hate when men say pick better men, because quit saying that shit. Like, y'all don't be sitting out here manipulating, lying, and hiding behind the mask. Okay? Don't do that. And also, women, great for us to know. Stop telling men what you want in a man. Don't do that no more. We are done doing that. Do not give them the cheat sheet. Let them figure it out, because what they're doing now is that they're getting us to expose what we want in a man. They take on that persona, so we will be tricked into believing that we're marrying our dream man. Just for once he bags you or traps you with a child, now all of a sudden you stuck. So, stop doing that, women. Let them figure it out. Okay, don't tell them anything about what you want in a man. Just be like, well, let's just see how this goes. But continuing, I asked him about the women belong in the home post he had made and asked him if he thought I would be better at home. He told me that yes, he thought I should be a housewife. Wait a minute, did I miss some? I'm sorry, wait. Just to make sure that I am clear, just to make sure I'm not misunderstanding. You are broques, leeching off of me like a cockroaches in mi casa while I am the one with the job. Just to make sure I'm clear. If I'm the primary breadwinner and you can't seem to hold down a job and you're currently unemployed like the dang scrub that you are, how am I going to be a housewife with no income, darling? And on top of that, how are you tapping your fingers on a post talking about women should be housewives, but you're not tapping your fingers on an application? I'm gonna calm down. This revelation has hit me hard. It's not just about the difference in belief itself, but the fact that he kept this fundamental aspect of himself hidden from me. Girl, because he was trying to bag you, duh. I feel like I don't truly know him anymore, and I'm struggling to reconcile the person I thought I married with this new reality. Especially because his views in this case are unrealistic, especially due to him not having a job. Exactly! Like, how did he come to this conclusion? I've always believed in open communication and honesty in a relationship, and now I feel betrayed. It's not just about the politics. It's about trust and respect. I am the one supporting us financially. While that doesn't bother me inherently, the fact that he misled me about something so significant does. I filed for divorce and gave him the papers today. Girl, if you already did it, you already did it. You're already done. Hands are clean. Why are you talking to us? Continuing, he pitched a fit and got really angry at me when I told him that I was leaving him. He flew off the handle when I mentioned I was glad the prenup kept our finances separate. He told me I can't leave him like this and that I'm an ass and a bitch for dumping him like this. That I promised to be with him for richer or for poorer and in good times and bad. I feel a bit guilty about leaving him this way, though I can't be with a person who thinks the way that he does about women. Am I the asshole? Girl, no! 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 We're clap it up. Clap it up. Good for you, darling. I am proud of you. We are behind you. You are good. Good for you. I was gonna go on this whole rant. I didn't even need to. You beat me to it. Look at you. Y'all grew up so fast. Like, oh, I love it. It's blessing my heart. It is blessing my heart. Good for you. And then no babies. You didn't mention these babies. So, it's just men have the biggest amount of audacity. This is why he is broke. He is too busy buying audacity. That's literally what it is. That's it. If you meet you a broke man or a scrub man, just know it's because he's buying audacity in bulk, wholesale, no discount. Good for you. Proud of you. Okay? Moving on to the next story. Let go. Am I the asshole for refusing to help someone that accused me of sexual harassment? Is this that girl from that one story? But you know what? Let's go. One of my female coworkers came out of the bathroom with her skirt tucked into her tights. I went over and told her the information. She decided it meant that I was looking at her ass. She reported me to HR? Girl, what did you do? I'm gonna calm down. The whole thing was caught on camera. Her coming out and walking around with her butt showing, me excusing myself from our client to talk to her, and then immediately returning to my client. Her pulling her skirt out of her tights. HR dismissed the complaint after I was investigated. I'm calm down. I'm calm. Whatever. It's a dead-end retail job. I can get another one tomorrow if I need. But now I refuse to interact with her at all. Period. I say nothing more to her than the bare minimum. Hello, goodbye, etc. Right. If she needs help, I direct her to another employee. If we go out anywhere as a group, I ignore her or I do not go. Now she's upset that I refuse to help her or interact with her. Some of our coworkers think I'm being petty and should forgive her for the honest mistake. I think that she could decide to once again misinterpret something that I do, and next time I won't be lucky enough to be on camera. Am I the asshole? I just want to make sure that I'm understanding. So you would have liked to walk around the job with your ass hanging out. Just to make sure I'm clear. I mean, hey, free the cheeks, free the titties. But I mean, is that what you wanted? Because I don't understand. Because somebody said, hey, your skirt is like out. Like, you know, your skirt is like tucked in. You gonna report that person to HR for sexual harassment? Sweetheart, I'm not saying that there's any sexual harassment complaint that is too small. But if somebody has a legitimate reasoning for seeing something and reporting it to you, even if it is surrounding your sexual body parts or sexualized body parts, because body parts are really not even that sexy. If they had a legitimate reason to tell you that, why would you report them? And OP, I see that why you don't want to get involved with her, because like you said, you're afraid that she's going to report you. And I get that, because really those type of complaints, those types of accusations are really hard to shake sometimes, especially if it's a man and a woman. It's just really, it's not the vibe, you know what I'm saying? And so I get you not wanting to be around her though. Like, I get you not wanting to be around her or talk to her. And I would say not to give small talk. But what I will say though is that as far as it comes down to your job, me personally, it's still your job. You still have to work with her, because, then she can go to HR about a different complaint, saying that you're being uncooperative, that you're not easy to work with on the team, things of that nature. So you don't want to expose yourself to that type of complaint. I understand your fear though. So what I would say is either to, address it with a manager. You could always do a follow-up where basically if you did something with her, go to your manager immediately to report it. Or you can start to document, paper trail. HR loves a paper trail, honey. Or you can always be with one of your coworkers when you're trying to help her, or let her know that I'm not comfortable being around you. That's another thing you can tell her. Honestly, I don't know why she's upset with you not talking to her, because I find that really strange. You went to your boss about not even a miscommunication, not even a misinterpretation. You were just being a bitch at this point. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry, friend. I can't believe it with the fact that you thought it was sexual harassment. You did that shit for attention. Because if you had your skirt tucked in, anybody can look at somebody else's body and be like, oh, they got something on their eyebrow. Oh, they got something on their shoe, something on their leg. You're gonna see a whole person. You can't just go, oh, feet to legs, past the ass, go to the head. Like, that's not how eyes work. Okay, that's not how vision works. Okay, so it's like, I don't understand why you're so shocked by this person not wanting to talk to you. You went to their boss that could have got them fired over a serious allegation that was completely far-fetched, that came from nothing. Like, what are you talking about? And like, no, OP, you're not the asshole for like not wanting to speak to her and trying to keep your distance and keep yourself safe. However, I will say to still do your job. Do not get into the scope of you being a difficult coworker, because that's a different type of complaint. And then at that point, now HR is looking at your performance and things of that nature. You just don't want to get fired over something that's stupid because of her. But I will say, just try those other solutions that I did, and fuck this little girl. I'm so sorry. Fuck her. I'm so sorry, because that was a breach. You forced it. You forced it. Y'all probably gonna get mad at me in the comments, but baby, you fucking forced it. Okay. Like, imagine how embarrassing that would have been if nobody did tell you that was happening. But yeah, not the asshole. But yeah, don't expose yourself any more than you have to, OP. Moving on. Am I the asshole for telling my friend he smells in front of our friends? Hey, hop in the shower, put on some deodorant, hello? Let's go. My friend, 19 male, has always had a problem with his hygiene. Let's call him Jack. Jack will tell me how long he hasn't showered for, as if it's a good thing, and brag about how he doesn't smell at all after this long. Jackie Poo, Jack of all trades, Jack of all thanks. What's going on here? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I feel like Jennifer Lawrence. Like, what do you mean? What? Okay. Okay. I, 20 male, have always spoken to him about it, but he always tells me it's good for his skin if he doesn't shower for a week or two. How is bacteria buildup good for your skin? Okay. Recently, he's been starting to smell worse than he did before. Yeah, that's that extra stink. That's why. He really stink. Okay, we're gonna have to call him stink. Little stink. Okay. Every time I try to address this to him, he tells me he's trying to get to 1 month without showering, and I need to get my nose checked because he smells fine. Okay. A few days ago, it was one of my friend's birthday, and since we're in the same friend group, they invited me and Jack to their house and the other members of our friend group. It was pretty fun, chatting, hanging out, and watching movies, but Jack smelled so bad. And I could tell that our friends noticed because they kept mentioning a musty smell in the house, but didn't know what it was. Near the end of our little hangout, my friends were clearly getting horribly affected by the smell of Jack. One of my friends said, "I think it's one of us," as a joke. They know. They already know. It's Jack Smello, okay? Here's where I fucked up. I laughed at his joke and said, "I know exactly who it is. Jack's trying to reach his month goal of not showering again." Not even joking. At that point, my friends realized the source of his smell was coming from Jack. My friend group was pretty ruthless, so they started making all types of jokes about him while laughing like maniacs at each other. And I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing like one too. Jack obviously wasn't pleased and just left. The next day, Jack had blocked me on everything. I mean, I do feel a little bad, but at least this must have been a wake-up call for him to take a shower. Am I the asshole? Jack, yo, don't worry. Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. Okay? I would have been around Jack like this. Because something smells a little smelly. Jack, listen. No worries, man. I can help you out. Okay? We can do a little bit of this. Okay? Top it off with this, right? Lotion with this. Okay? It's okay, Jackie Poo. We understand. Okay? Maybe you're having a midlife crisis. Okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Bacteria's not good for your skin, sis. Okay? Yeah. OP, you are not the asshole. Okay? He smelled like an asshole. Okay? So it's like it can't be you because he smelled like it. It can't be you. I'm so sorry. It just cannot. Don't know how y'all been friends with that man. I don't know how y'all been friends with that man. I would have been ready to puke every single time he came around me. Okay? I'm guessing y'all let this slide because y'all men, but these friends already knew that it was Jack. How you gloating about stanking? How you gloating about being dirty? That's some next level shit. I ain't never heard nothing like that. Like, you dirty? Like, and you okay with that? And not only are you okay with that, you bragging about it. But then you gonna get mad when people start ribbing you? Like, what? Come on, Jack. 19? Oh, child. No. OP, you're not the asshole. Okay, that was a reality check that he needed, like you said. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for that, baby. This is 2024. Wash that ass. Okay? Men, it's not gay. Wash your rectum. Yeah? Okay. No, not the asshole. Yeah, Jack needs to get it together. Moving on. All right, society, that is it for this freaking video. I hope that you guys enjoyed another Reddit story video because I enjoyed making it. Once again, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support and for 1,000 subscribers. I literally boohoo cried like a big baby. Make sure to like, share, and comment because you know I love to read your beautiful comments. And if you're new, hi, please subscribe. I would love for you to be a part of our beautiful society because it's getting crazy over here. And for all my lovely society members, please make sure to hit that bell notification so you're notified every single time I post. All right, guys, I love ya. Bye.